Welcome to the Thrive Perspective. This show is dedicated to survivors of child sexual abuse, sexual assault, and domestic violence. Now, let me ask you something. Are you just surviving in your life? Are you ready to thrive in your life? Well, yes, I bet you are, and that's why you are tuning in today. Hi, I'm Rena Romano, and a survivor of child abuse and sexual assault. The Thrive Perspective is an innovative approach to help you stop living in the past so that you can get unstuck and get back to happy and start living an unstoppable life. So let's get started with today's program. Well, welcome to today's program. I am so thrilled that you're here. Hello, Sir Thriver. I hope you're having a great day. I've been a little under the weather this week, so I think my throat is doing better, my voice. I had some tips from some friends to drink ginger tea with honey and cinnamon. And man, did that make a big difference. I have never drank fresh ginger tea. So if you have a sore throat, feeling under the weather, give it a try. Ginger tea, it's really good for you. So how have you been? Huh? Everything going okay out there? Today I want to talk about one component that keeps us stuck in our life. I mean, there's a lot of different things that keep us stuck and self-sabotaging with the negative thoughts and the negative ideas. But there's one thing I really want to talk about. It's something, it's kept me stuck in the past. And so I really want you to reflect on this message today and think about it. One thing that kept me stuck and from moving forward was thinking that I should be at a different place in my life than where I'm at right now. So what do I mean by that? Well, I thought I should be making more money. I thought I should be traveling, speaking more. I thought I would have another book written. I thought I would have more clients, a whole bunch of things. I thought that I was supposed to be in a different place than I was. And by thinking that and thinking those negative thoughts and beating myself up, not being where I thought I should be in my life, that was keeping me stuck. I want you to think about that for a minute. Has that happened to you? You think you're at a certain spot in your life and you think you should be someplace else, maybe 10 steps ahead of where you are. And then you beat yourself up and you end up staying stuck right there and not being able to move forward because you're so mad at yourself. You're not able to gather your thoughts, think straight, get a plan together to get you from where you are to where you want to go. Because where you are isn't where you think you should be. You should think you should be 2, 5, 10 steps ahead. But let me tell you something. You are right where you need to be to get to where you want to go. You gotta believe that. Until I finally wrapped my brain around that and accepted, okay, I don't have the bestseller yet. I'm not making the money I want yet, but I will. But by thinking those things, thinking I should be traveling more and speaking more, and let me tell you, I was traveling and speaking, and when I started doing it, come to find out, it's not really what I wanted to do too much of. I don't mind traveling and speaking and sharing my story, but did I want to do it full time? No. But I thought I did, and that kept me stuck because I wasn't doing as much as I thought I should be. It's crazy. I know. Think about it. So when you think you should be doing something and you end up doing it, and then you're like, this isn't really what I thought it was going to be. The universe, God, whatever your beliefs, doesn't give us any more than what we can handle at the time. So I want you to think about where you are in your life. Now, doing my TEDx talk, Healing from Sexual Abuse Can Start with One Word, I would not have been able to do that 5 years ago. But I thought about doing a TEDx talk, and then I beat myself up because I didn't. But when the time was right for me, when I was ready, emotionally, physically, psychologically, I had my message, that's when I was able to do my TEDx talk. Same thing with being on Oprah. I knew for a couple of years before I was on Oprah that I was going to be on Oprah, but I wasn't ready at that time. I didn't have the mental capacity, the experience, or the wisdom to get there yet. I was gaining it, and when I finally got there, I was ready for it. So I want you to think about that for a minute. Is there something that you really want in your life? There's some place that you think you should be in your life, but you're not there, so you're beating yourself up. Well, maybe you're not there yet because you're not ready to experience that in your life. I would not have been able to go on Oprah 2-3 years before I did. By the time I did, I was ready. Yeah, it was a heck of an experience. I wasn't ready to do my TEDx talk. I knew that I wanted to. So I want you to think about that. Something that you really want in your life, and maybe you're beating yourself up because you think you should be at a certain spot in your life. You're not there yet. Maybe because you're just not ready yet. Think about that. So lighten up a little bit on yourself. What do I have to do to get there? Write about it, journal, keep thinking. What can I put in place to help me get to that spot? You know, I did a podcast the other day, and it's coming out in late February. So I'll promote it when it comes out. But we were talking about the law of attraction. It works when you put action behind it. That was the one big problem with The Secret, and I've talked about it here before. Law of attraction works when you put it into action. Now, getting myself ready to be on Oprah took me a couple of years. Psychologically, wisdom, physically, psychologically. Had she called me the first day that I thought about being on the Oprah Winfrey Show, I wouldn't have been ready. I had to take a couple of years to get ready for it, to continue healing, to be able to share my story in that capacity. So I want you to think about that. You are not where you think you should be because you are not ready to be there yet. We think we are, but we really don't have the resources, the wisdom, the knowledge, or the courage to be there yet. I want you to think about that seriously. It took a lot of courage to be on Oprah and to do a TEDx talk, but it took a couple of years of me, okay, do I really want to do this? Do I want to do it? Yeah, I do want to do it. So I want you to think about that. What is it you think you should be doing and you're not right now? And it's keeping you stuck because you might be upset with yourself. I don't want you to be upset. I want you to think about what you can do to get you to that point. Stop beating ourselves up for not being where we think we should be. We're not ready to be there yet. What can you do and get yourself ready to do what it is you want to do? Is it to take a class? Is it to take public speaking classes? Is it, whatever it is, any type of course? Do you need more coaching? Do you need counseling? What is it to get you ready? Just because we will it in our head, like I said, I want to be on Oprah. I wasn't ready for it to happen that first day. The day I said I want to do a TEDx talk, I wasn't ready to do a TEDx talk. The day I said I want to write my book, His Puppet No More, I started saying that 20 years before I wrote it because I wasn't ready to write the book. So I want you to think about that, okay? We have to stop beating ourselves up thinking we're supposed to be 1, 2, 10 steps ahead of where we are. Look at where you are and what you've come through already. Celebrate that. Celebrate that. And that's just one component of what keeps us stuck. Thinking that we're supposed to be somewhere where we're not yet. And I have more tools in my program, is the Thrive Perspective Online. I'm getting some rave reviews for that, so I really want you to check it out. If you're looking for a course, it's not a long course. It's really fun. It's easy. And I want to do a shout out to Sarah R. She's taken my course and she gave me a little bit longer testimonial than this. You can read about it on the main page, but a short testimonial, what she said. After completing session 1 of the Thrive Perspective program, it immediately gave me tools to start believing I can change very deep-seated patterns of thought, repeated behaviors, and habits that continued to keep me stuck in my life. Thank you, Rena. Well, thank you, Sarah R. I'm so glad you went through the course and that it's helping you in the tools. And I know she's going to share it with her friends and fellow Sir Thrivers. So there are lots of tools in the program that can help you get unstuck. And that one component, thinking that we should be in a certain spot in our life, that keeps us stuck because we just keep going round and round and round in the circle. So if you're there, I want you to breathe and I want you to think about where you are right now in your life. We have to accept where we are. We have to acknowledge it and celebrate it and say, okay, what is it I want? Make a plan, put it in action, and go after that plan. It may take a year or two. It took me 20 years before I wrote my book. It took me 3 years to give my TEDx talk. I think it was about 2 years when I first said, I'm going to be on the Oprah Winfrey Show before I was actually on her show. So think about that. You are right where you need to be to get to where you want to go. Okay? Lighten up. Enjoy the journey. Celebrate where you are, where you've been, what you've gone through. Everything that you've been through in the past has brought you right here today, right here in this moment. You are exactly where you need to be to get to where you want to go. All right? I hope that helps. And if you like this show, please share my podcast with others. I'm getting lots of new subscribers, so thank you for subscribing. I love you guys. You are awesome. I promise to be more consistent with this podcast. It is free, and I'm offering it free in the program. If you're already subscribed here, check out the program, The Thrive Perspective Online with Rena Romano. And I'm getting rave reviews for it. I'm really excited because it's helping so many survivors. If you've had counseling, we've gone from victim to survivor. This will help you become a Sir Thriver or Thriver, whichever way you want to call yourself, okay? Thanks for tuning in. I love you guys. You are awesome. Celebrate right where you are today. You are awesome. You are special. Please send me a message to info at Rena, R-E-N-A, Romano.com. Let me know what you want me to talk about, okay? So thanks, Sarah R. I appreciate you so much. You are awesome, and share the program with others. Thanks for tuning in today. I appreciate you so much, Sir Thriver. Remember to smile, okay? Because it looks good on you. Thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate you. And until next time, peace, love, and ciao for now.